didn't even really want to go to, first of all. I don't know. Kids, they're cool, but to a point. I like my friends' kids as well. I mean, I can only be around them for so long until I just gotta stop. Would you guys ever dedicate the show to child abuse awareness?
Absolutely. I might not like a lot of kids a lot of the times, but child abuse is fucking awful. Like, no child should be abused, and grow up in such fear.
I would interview somebody that maybe has been abused. I would also...
We would tie that into the show.
I would promote corporations that are against child abuse awareness. Well, not against, but for child abuse awareness. I'd also... I don't know if I would do a full show on it, though. I can't do that.
Well, what we could do
it just gets depressing after a while.
Is, talk about it on a segment of the show. And when we save the show through Spreaker, we could say dedicated to, child abuse.
Yeah.
Just give that a shout out.
Yes, Carrie, I know you got kids, and yes, your baby is cute. I agree with you. But, as far as me, I don't want kids. I don't want a baby. I just fucking want to be myself, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, I've told you this, off the show, that if it happens, it happens. And maybe later in life, I will change, my mind and have a change of heart. Right. But as of right now, no kids.
I'm sure I will be, too, because, sometimes, I'm around kids, and I do enjoy teaching them things and watching them learn how to work with things, going fishing and watching them, teaching them how to, cast a pole.
Exactly.
That's fun. I like doing that.
Speaking of fishing, do you go fishing?
I like playing NASCAR with them too, with the little toy box cars. I've taught my brother that. That was cool.
Awesome.
So
Speaking of NASCAR,
I do enjoy kids, but I don't like the screaming kids. Is what I should say.
Exactly.
That's a better way to put it. I don't like kids that scream, cry, and climb. Right.
And we would love to, have segments of our show, to talk about rape and sexual assault awareness, because these are big issues right now. Especially, sex, slave trade. It's getting fucking bad.
Yeah. I actually am close with some people that have been abducted
in the slave trades. That there's more slavery today than any other time in history because of the sex, slave trade?
Oh, I believe it, man. I do.
It's fucking awful, dude.
Yes, anyways, I do go fishing.
When's the last time you've been fishing, dude?
Just last year. I went, forget the name of the fish that we were just fishing for.
Muskies?
No, it was one type of fish. They're skinny and they're long, and they're really good eating. They live in, creeks, up in, the not the mountains, but, up in the hills.
Yeah.
Springs and stuff. It'll come back to me. No sleeping with socks on. Heidi says, yay, good answer.
Yay.
Well, Heidi, I gotta say, you blew every band out of the water last week, and I have to say, you guys put on the best performance, and the entire show is fantastic, and Lacuna Coil, it's cool that you guys got to tour with them. And I'm glad that I got to experience Lacuna Coil, but I think you guys blew them out of the water with stage performance and getting the crowd hyped up, because there are people crowd surfing. I got kicked in the head a few times.
How hard did you party, too?
Oh, dude. No tomorrow. Especially when I hung out with the Butcher Babies, because they're real cool people.
Fuck yeah.
Chris, their drummer, too. He was a cool guy. I like talking to him. Alright, so I'm not a kid person, really, at all. Yeah, I get weird looks from kids when they're scared of me.
I think this is a common metalhead answer.
But no, this is the thing. When I'm at a store and there's a kid in the shopping cart and he's sucking on his thumb and looking at you, or standing behind his mom, staring at you, kind of creepy, how,
exactly.
Fucking what Michael Myers would look at you from a distance. That's... I hate that. I hate that more than anything. It is probably the most uncomfortable position. It's more uncomfortable than when it gets dead on the air with Scott when he makes awkward pauses.
That's pretty bad, dude.
Yes. I hate it. I really do. So, whatever. I mean, I'm not a kid person, but it's not meant for everybody,
Exactly.
So, Carrie wants to volunteer for the interview.
Go for it.
We could do that sometime. I mean, we'd have to schedule a date, and like, if we start telling people about it, you pretty much can't cancel on it. That's the only thing. Like, we got to make sure that you're 100% for this, and I don't want to tell people about it and then, not be able to interview you because, whatever. So make sure it's a good date that you schedule an interview with us, and we'll make it happen.
For sure.
We'll work around your schedule, even if it's, 6 months from now, whatever.
We're in no
pike,
rush.
No, it's not pike or walleye. But you guys ran out of questions. Nobody's asking questions anymore.
Well, here's the thing. As far as me going fishing, I haven't fished probably over 12, 13 years. It's something I've always meant to do every summer, but every summer passes by and things happen. I end up not doing it.
Shit happens, man.
But one of these years, I will.
Yeah. That'd be a good date to take somebody on.
Yeah.
I
we can both look like total jackasses.
Right.
Right.
But no, it wasn't walleye or pike. It was, starts with a T, and it's not trout. I think it starts with a T. I can't remember. This bothers me. Fuck. I don't know.
Shit, I don't know.
You guys suck at asking questions, by the way. Well, the ones that didn't ask. I know there's other people listening.
Actually, I think people asked a lot of great questions.
Yeah, I mean,
especially
the people that ask questions. The people that asked them. Yeah. But we got more than, 2 people listening in the show tonight.
Okay, Scott's at it again. Rocks or pebbles?
Rocks. Well, pebbles for a fish tank, but rocks in general because you can do a lot more things with them.
Rocks are bigger and are more destructive. Therefore, they are more metal, so obviously rocks.
Yeah.
Anyways, you briefly mentioned NASCAR.
Okay.
Memorial Day.
Uh-huh.
Indy 500.
Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 for NASCAR are both on the same day.
Any thoughts about it? Go at it, dude.
I was so close to going this year to the Indy 500 because it's convenient. It's only a 5-hour drive, and it's the 100th annual.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah. And there's a Juan Pablo Montoya is racing in the Indy 500 because that starts at 1 o'clock. The race will probably go till like 5-ish. And then he's leaving that track to go to Charlotte, North Carolina to race the Coca-Cola 600 in NASCAR afterwards. So he's racing the big 2 events.
On the same day?
On the same day.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Right.
Does that happen often?
No, it's been done before. Where they race the Indy 500 and then the Coke 600. That's 1,100 miles in total.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, what do you mean screw NASCAR? That's such a good sport. I love NASCAR. Okay, Danielle, NASCAR usually does come around on Father's Day, but this year it's not. And it caught me by surprise, too. It's actually the week, I believe, before Father's Day. And I'm going to the race. I go to the races every year, to the Michigan ones. I've been to the Daytona 500 4 times now. I went to the Brickyard 400 last year. And it was Jeff Gordon's last year, so I tried to see as many races as possible. I actually met Jeff Gordon at the Daytona 500 last year.
No shit.
Yeah, I was on TV with him, too. True story. I actually have a picture of it on my Facebook.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. So, big or small dogs?
I like small dogs because they take up less space, and I like to have my own space.
Right.
So I'd say small dogs, but I like Boston Terrier small dogs. Like dogs that are small but stocky and not like ankle biters or,
right.
Fur babies or anything like that.
Personally, I like big dogs. And that's not just to disagree with you. Only because I've always had big dogs.
Right.
And I feel like small dogs are more whinier in a way. And they also think that they're bigger than they are.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
My parents' dogs love to bark at you every time.
Right. Well, yeah. But anyways, I think that the bigger dogs are. I've always been used to big dogs, like pit bull size. That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Medium almost. Deadpool or Batman? I say, that's a tough one.
Deadpool.
I love Deadpool
all the way because he says it like it is and doesn't give a fuck.
That's probably the best question we've had so far. I love Deadpool, but I love Batman too. I've got to stick with Batman, though, because there's more Batman movies, and the Batman movies are my favorite series out there.
Right. We missed a question.
What?
Cards or board games?
Who asked that?
Carrie.
Cards or board games?
Big or small dogs?
I guess it depends on what card games I play.
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a great game. I also like Skippo. Played that for a while. But board games, I mean, you could find some cool ones. Like I like Monopoly. That's a long game though. You gotta dedicate
I like Payday too.
Yeah. Lake House or Beach House from Scott. What's the difference between those? Is Lake House like on the water?
A lake house is on a lake. A beach house is on a beachfront. Like a lake, I would describe it as more like a wooded area that has a lake in the middle,
right.
Or a beach that's like off the ocean. Basically, put it this way: would you rather have a house up north in northern Michigan off a lake, or California, like off the beach?
I gotta say I'm more of a lake person, I guess. I like beaches, but I like them for like vacation wise, or like traveling out to them. I don't think I'd want to live on a beach.
I'd say probably a beach house because that's just me. I always love to be in the middle of everything.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, Kayla commented. You only got Gordon's autograph because I shoved you in your shit in his face. That is true. Okay, so Jeff Gordon walks out of the garage area in Daytona and starts walking towards these people, and everybody bum rushed him. I put my autograph in his. The only way you can do it is shove him in their face. And I feel so rude doing it. And I didn't want to do it. I wanted to be gentle, working my way up and hand him the autograph. And like,
right.
Dude, I respect you. I respect everything you've done. You know, can you please sign this?
Exactly.
That's the kind of
hey, sign it.
That's the kind of attitude I had going into it. No, the attitude you have to go on to meet a NASCAR driver. Hey, look, dude, fuck you. Sign this fucking shit right now before I punch you in the face. That's the way everybody approaches a NASCAR driver, and I feel so rude doing it. But I had to do it. And I'm glad I did it because I got his autograph and I talked to him for a quick second. And I stuttered all my words. It's kind of funny. I was telling the story today. I stuttered all my words, and basically what came out is, "Hey, Jeff, yeah, I've been watching you for 20 years, man." And he's like, "Oh, thanks, dude." I would have said something a lot cooler than that if I had time.
And the thing is you probably thought about all the cool things that you could say before you talked to him.
Yeah.
And then it came out like,
right. Because I literally waited probably at least 18 years to meet him, and it was his last year, and I probably will never get that opportunity again. But at the same time, if I do, I want to actually have a conversation with him, and I bet there's millions of people that want to. So I got to catch him at the right moment. All right. So, auto wash or car wash? Car wash.
Car wash done by myself.
Right.
Because, you know what? Here's the thing.
At least you get it done right.
Exactly. Get it done right. And here's the thing. Auto washes, I don't trust completely. Because sometimes it can fuck up your rims. It can fuck up your tires. It can fuck up your antenna. It can fuck up a lot of things. You know, maybe a plastic piece comes unscrewed. Maybe, your windshield's getting scraped. I mean, I don't trust those machines. So, honestly, I would rather just do it on my own.
Right.
Now, in the winter months, I do the self-serve bays. Because obviously we don't run our hoses at my house in the winter because they freeze. But once the winter's over and we hook the hoses back up, I do it right here. Because I don't have to spend any money on it.
Really? That's pretty cool, man.
So I just love...
I wish I could do it. I don't have a driveway, unfortunately, because I'm a cheap ass and haven't moved out of my apartment. Just convenient.
You know what, Carrie? When me and Zach go to your bonfires and eat those bomb-ass brownies, we will play Cards Against Humanity, and we will see what happens.
I think she actually offered that before, too, when she invited me out. Like, she said she had Cards Against Humanity.
And also, more of a reason to get us out, by the way. Scott asked, I-75 or I-69?
75.
Now, I got two answers for this.
Okay.
I-75 is the logical answer because it gets me to everywhere I want to go. I can go down to Florida on I-75. I can go up north on I-75.
Right.
But I-69 is going to be my answer for this one just because it's I-69.
Right.
I-69.
Because you can get so many other places with 75.
Yeah. 69 just goes between Indianapolis and Port Huron.
Right. You can go down to Florida on 75. You can get to UP on 75. So I'm all for 75. I actually lived on the road for an entire year pretty much. So I'm a lot more familiar with that one. Canada or Greenland? Well, I've never been to Greenland. I've been to Canada. I heard good things about Greenland, though. What would you say to that?
Here's the thing. You may get away from it all in Canada, but you're really going to get away from it all if you move to Greenland. So I say Greenland.
Greenland?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Man boy or boy man? What the fuck?